Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I put a question box on Instagram and you guys typed a few questions about relationships, school, and just stuff that you want to know about me or just in general about life. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that Q&A while I get ready and I drink my smoothie. I got this smoothie at Tropico Smoothie. I actually don't remember what I ordered. It actually is really good. So I have a bunch of questions. Hopefully I get through all of them. If not, maybe I'll do a part 2. So I'm gonna start with the first question and it says, how did you meet your boyfriend? So this is the most asked question, honestly, and it's a little bit of a story. So I'm just gonna do like the quick version of it just because it's a really long and detailed story. We've actually known each other for like 2 years. We live in the same county and in the same place. We literally live like 5 minutes away from each other, so it's like crazy. So we went to the same gym and we always saw each other. He always stared at me, and honestly, like, for girls, guys always look at you. I was so nervous. It was not just him, honestly, it was like a lot of other people, but the person that I noticed the most, because obviously he was super cute to me, was him. He never really talked to me and I wasn't gonna go and be like, hey, I think you're cute, can we talk? No. Then school started, so I started going to the gym here in Towson, and surprisingly he also attended school here. I saw his brother first, and his brother came up to me and he was like, hey, are you the girl from the gym? And I was like, oh yeah, I've seen you guys, you and your brother, blah blah. So that was literally it. Like, we just said that, and that was the end of the conversation. The next day it was like super weird because I was like, it was leg day for me, so it's obviously like my best day. I love that day. I don't like people talking to me at the gym. Anyway, he was standing like right beside where the cleaning area is, and I had to get like a wipe to clean the machine that I was using, and I didn't want to go because I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, how do I avoid him? I tried like my best to avoid him, but he was like waiting for me. He came up to me and he touched my shoulder and he was like, hey, are you the girl from the gym? I was like, yeah, I saw your brother the other day, hi. I told him that I was out of the country and we started talking, and that's how we started talking. Then he said like, oh, give me your number, your Instagram, whatever you're comfortable with. And I was like, I'm not gonna give him my number, that's like too personal. So I gave him my Instagram, and literally like the next day he DM'd me, and yeah, that's how we started talking. The next question is best/worst thing about college. On camera I look like a crazy person, but I promise I won't look like this. Best thing about college for me is being independent, being by myself, meeting new people, and being so autosufficient. Worst thing about college can also be that, honestly. It's like a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing just because you don't take into account how much time it takes to wash the dishes and cook. Like, that is an hour of your life. When you're at home, your parents cook, but no, when you are here within your freedom, your independence, you have to figure it out on your own. Next question, current read. This is a book that I'm currently reading right now. It's called Life is in the Transitions by Bruce. I don't know how to say his last name, but this is the book that I'm currently reading. And honestly, it's been so mind-blowing, and I understand so much more about the brain just by reading these books. It talks about how the brain works within change and how humans connect change, their brain, and life. So it's really nice. This is my current read. Fully recommend if you're looking for a self-help book or just a psychological book. Best phone cases, wildflower cases, period. How to make friends in college. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Get involved on anything. Go to different activities, join clubs, work at your university. You literally have to force yourself because it's people that you don't know, you might not resonate with. You might be so scared to socialize because you just don't know what to talk about, but just go. Do whatever, be you, and just learn about them, about yourself, what you want, what you don't want. Essentials as a freshman, I would say a kit full of vitamins, stuff for your throat, stuff for your stomach, just a kit of medicine because you are going to get so sick when you first come here. For me, it was a pain. I got strep throat twice. I got a stomach ache like twice. I had headaches a lot. 3 keys to the best relationship. This is a tough one. First of all, my relationship is not perfect. I love my boyfriend and he loves me, but no relationship is perfect. I've learned 3 things that a relationship should definitely have just from being in my relationship right now. So first is the communication. Always, always, always. Just talk to the person you're with all the time. Let them know if like the slightest thing bothers you, because it might not seem like a big deal, but sometimes the smallest thing is a big deal, and it can definitely destroy a relationship in the future if you don't speak it out. The next thing I would say is have fun. It's hard to have fun after the first few months, I would say, because you're already like into the relationship. So just have fun, do different things. Don't just do the same thing all the time because it will get boring. I heard it from somebody else and I thought they were lying, but it honestly gets boring to just do the exact same thing all the time. Go on dates, go to different places, travel if you can. I feel like just changing it up and having fun is like super important, and it keeps the friendship within the relationship super fresh, which is like the best part. So my other camera died, so I'm gonna vlog with a different one, but I was going to my third most important thing, and I would say is know yourself. I don't think there is anything more important, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, when you actually know yourself. It's super, super important. Studies have shown that when people actually know themselves, their relationships improve so much because they know when to give, they know when to step away, they know how to react to certain things, and they know their boundaries. When you don't know your boundaries in a relationship, it's just gonna make it worse. You are gonna blame everything on your partner, and you're going to tell them that they are being irrational and super, super mean when they're not. You have to know what your triggers are. You have to know how to work on yourself regardless of the relationship, because sometimes I feel like when people go into relationships, they expect their partner to know everything about them when they don't even know anything about themselves. How are you? Thank you for asking. I am doing amazing. I am so happy right now. I feel so at peace. I feel happy. I am so grateful for my life right now. I love who I've become, and I love who I've been surrounding myself with lately. Overall, I think I've been doing amazing, and I am so grateful that I can say that, because it's been a really long time since I felt like this good. How to grow a YouTube channel. I'm going to say 2 words for this, and that's gonna be 1, consistency, but don't burn yourself out. And then 2, let your creative self flow. No matter how ridiculous it looks to you, it might be amazing for the rest of the world. What equipment do you use for YouTube? So first of all, I use 2 tripods, a huge one, and then the little one that the camera has been holding on to. And then this Canon EOS M50 right here. This is like so cute. I can adjust the lens, which is so convenient because my vibe right now is just like super zoomed in, and the audio is super good. It has a flip screen right here. For editing, I use this lacy hard drive, and edit, I use Final Cut Pro. I use my iPad for editing the thumbnails. What is the hardest part of being in a relationship? Ooh, I've been getting so many questions about relationships. Last but not least, I'm just gonna put this glossier lipstick. It smells so good. Perfect. I have moved to a more cozier spot because I'm done with my makeup. I haven't finished with the questions. There's 5 more questions to go. The hardest part about being in a relationship, honestly, everything in a relationship is hard. You have to work with your partner to solve your personal issues within the relationship. You have to make each other better. You have to communicate, which is not easy, especially nowadays. It's like if you say something, you're considered to be toxic. This is gonna sound like super cringy, but overall, there is nothing hard that you and your partner can't get through if both of you want to. Favorite YouTuber, and if you know me, you know that I love and I am obsessed with Ava Jules. She is such a great person, such a great YouTuber. How do you keep your life so exciting? Honestly, my life is not that exciting as I seem to show it on social media. Most of my days consist of me doing computer work or doing dorm stuff like washing dishes, the bathroom, laundry. It's not that exciting. I do have exciting days though, just because I feel like life is supposed to be about that, about living the most exciting moments, about doing different things, getting out of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be like every day, but every once in a while. It's so heartwarming and very good for the soul to just have those days. I believe that I have had a day like that every week. So every week I look forward to something, and just makes my life more exciting, more happy, and I just feel like I live a more fulfilled filled and enjoyable life than if I just went with the regular stuff every day. What is the biggest lesson you've learned? I'm just gonna say like a phrase, and it would be, nothing is ever going to stay the same. What rating would you give your OL job on a scale of 1 to 10? I would say 7, just because there were a few hard days where I wanted to completely quit, but also a 7 because I met so many amazing people and I enjoyed it so much. It was a really fun summer job. So if you ever get a chance to do it, I would definitely say you should. What's the best TV show? For me, there's 2, Modern Family and The Summer I Turned Pretty. What is your workout split? Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, I do leg day and glutes. Mondays, Wednesdays, arms, and then Thursdays, I do back and chest. Favorite makeup brands? Rare Beauty, MAC Cosmetics, Glossier, Ilia, and Milk. So this is the last question, and it is, what has been your favorite memory this summer so far? This is a great question because it's my first summer here in the States alone. I usually spend it in Honduras or with my family, so it's been a little weird. It's been super different, but I traveled with my boyfriend twice, and both of those times were so amazing. It was so fun. I had the best time. I am happy that we got to do that. So yeah, that was the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Thank you guys so much for asking so many questions on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, go follow me. Also subscribe if you want. There are so many more vlogs coming, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.